inside, and Richard is completely sideways and takes him out. Oh dear.
Big twitch.
I got the 9 car in the 66.
Ford GT, wasn't it? Huge sideward slide, and as he caught, he kind of overcorrected and clipped the back end of the BMW. That's a mistake by the...
It is a mistake by Westy there, because he's not going to get round that corner. He's so far over to the left-hand side. Now, he'll see he was squeezed down there. Of course he will.
Well, that's fine. You're allowed to do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
You're the first person there. What class, I have to say. Big round of applause to you.
Thank you. No, I was so excited. I was sitting in turn 10 and I heard that she had just won it and clinched it. And so I ran down here and came over. I'm so excited for her. She's worked so hard for this and wanted it so bad. And just my heart goes out to her and her family and how much she's worked for it. And she really, truly deserves this. So congratulations, Christina. We're so happy for you.
And you're, of course, watching on the number 48 pit box as well. Whenever Madison's in the car, he's already got a couple wins here at Petit Le Mans. Can you give him any words of advice coming into this race anymore?
Oh, no. Anything I say to him, he doesn't listen anyway. So no words of advice from me. But I, of course, wish them the best and their team. And the Paul Miller Racing's done such a great job for them this year. And I'm just happy that they're out here doing this. And we'll hope for the best. And maybe we'll be back on the podium this race.
We're glad to see you in the pit.
For the tyres. So this was Markelov who was able to get past him. Oh, look at that. Round he goes. Markelov sweeping back into turn 5. Not yet to the breaking point as they head down to turn 1. Leclerc drops down from pole. But is he going to be able to fight back? He was down to massively on the defensive. Leclerc, will he go? Circumspect. Oh, he's collided. I don't believe it. Collision again. So this was turn number 4. And you just see, wow, I can't believe he tagged both of his teammates. That is absolutely incredible. We're on board with Leclerc. He's racing Albon. He can't see De Vries, and there's the tag. And I'm pretty sure that Nick De Vries did clobber both Leclerc and Alexander Albon and some. So let's recap how things unfolded at the start. Poor start, the poor getaway really led to all the drama on the first lap for Leclerc in the middle. It's not a poor getaway for Hughes. Let's see what happens in terms of breaking into turn 1. So Albon with the initial, just a better getaway, and he was ahead before the braking zone. Leclerc thought about diving to the inside, thought better of it. At that stage down to 3rd, and then you see Stein-Stotthorst getting very racy indeed along.
Get the car stopped at that slightly tight track. Oh, big instant behind, and that's Cipriani who hurtles off the road and came into the rectification as a souvenir. His first corner adventures. This is Igor Yuruchov's trip across the gravel midway through lap 1. And this was Giuseppe Cipriani getting it all wrong into the Rettifilo start of lap 2. Fortunately, the Austrian driver has been always hovering. Oh, and a problem behind Betska. This has a huge spin in the Teo Martin Motorsport car coming out of a scar. Here in Monza, the lights go out and away we go. It's a well-anticipated start from Tom Newman. It's a brilliant start from Yuruchov. There's an instant behind and launched into the air. It was Aurélien Panis, unfortunately, in the second Arden entry. He's got broken suspension as his teammate Igor Yuruchov leads in to the Rettifilo for the first time. Contact between Mathieu Vaxivière and Louis Delatrazes. Vaxivière bumps back onto the track, loses the engine. So look at Yuruchov launching, and there you see Panis just caught. It was between Alfonso Calis and Vitor Baptista, and a very bumpy landing as well. 3 cars into a space large enough for 2 won't go. And hope that Aurelien's okay. That was just a pretty hefty landing for him. They've got plenty shaken about then. Vaxivière also made a good start, tagged Louis Delatraz, or tagged by Louis Delatraz, and then the launch over the curbs and the sausage cove for Vaxivière was enough to essentially kill the engine of the SMP racing car. And as he took his time to fire up, having lost all momentum, that meant he was swamped by the majority of the field. Another look at that wild ride for Vaxivière. There you go, up into the air. And again, he'll have felt that. Somehow the suspension. In fact, did Vitor Baptista a disservice. He just lost it on his own, ran out of road, tried to tighten back, and the sausage curb flipped him around. Here we see it, yep, sideways, and that was always going to end in a spin, wasn't it, for Vitor Baptista? Saudi. It is, however, who leads as they shuffle through on towards the Lesmo. Behind, it's Julio Moreno in trouble. He gets far. Here's another look at the contact between Kevin Andres and Julio Moreno. I think damage call, and others have got a chance. Meanwhile, the Kazanigas and Gulhaizen Abdullayev. Oh, a little bit of a bump there for Daniele Kazaniga. Just interlocks wheels with Abdullayev. No option but to go across the escape road. Oh, and it's a spin for Kazaniga. He sends Gulhaizen Abdullayev.
Bueno. Neto de Lincoln, un abrazo grande, sí, es un fiel seguidor también.
Fede Bache, Lía hermosa como siempre.
Ay, Fede.
Martín Ponte, ahí está la situación en la entrada a la recta. Se cruzó para el otro lado, trompo casi completo.
Venimos para todos ustedes, Camilo, que cae, pierde el auto, se va fuera de la pista, visita la banquina. No rompe el auto, pero pierde la vuelta. Queda un minuto para que termine este grupo de clasificación.
El oriundo de Concordia, Martín Ponte.
Puesto 19 para el enterriano. Y hablando de enterrianos, este de Concepción de Uruguay, piloto local. Ahí está.
En el TC.
Ahí está Nico González y lo que le pasaba hace una vuelta exactamente. Cuando entrando a la recta, bueno, se le fue la cola y prácticamente hizo un trompo completo el piloto de Rafaela, que tratará de recomponer el libreto, lo vemos desde todos los ángulos, para no perder detalle de una maniobra que solo es espectacular y nada más.
El mejor del grupo de Berlín, 16, el segundo más rápido de este.
Buscando por un lado, buscando por el otro, hasta en columna, y se cruzó Mazacane, quedó parado, hay un roce, hay aceleración de Mazacane, hay una trompa rota, quedó Mazacane parado en el medio, lo esquiva, se fue fuera Sabino, vuelve Mazacane, va a volver último. A Pina, ahí está lo que pasó con Lampini, se vino con todo, no lo paró nada, y el impacto duro, sesgado contra el talud, el poste, nos queda todavía un salto final, en la última frenada, ay, se le puso de costado el auto a Mauro, se la pegó al Nacho, bueno, ahí está, puntonazo que pega a Jalon.